Hey, Pam. Honestly, these ones might have to get turned down now. Go a dB each on those. And these will probably be somewhere like -10 or something. What's up, Pam? Were your ears ringing a little bit earlier this afternoon, Cody? I don't think so. Why? I mean, my ears always ring, but that's neither here nor there. I don't know what you mean. Damn it, did I not grab my coffee? I do want to test this out. I finished the bass yesterday. And right now I'm setting up for quad tracking. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't understand what you're saying. Trying to get you more subs. Alright, I'm tuning this up. And we're going to rock and roll. I'm going to attempt to quad track this. And I'm thinking I'm probably going to switch this guitar tone up a little bit too. So that way it's just, you know, it's not the same guitar tone. But I need to check levels and stuff real quick. Did you set up Twitch? Yeah, Twitch has been set up. I've been streaming to Twitch every stream for like, I don't know, for a while now actually. All right, now we're going to see what really happens, because now we're doing the official quad of the quad track. So this is going to be the intro with 4 of the same guitars recorded. Dude, that sounds huge. Holy shit. That sounds really good. We're going to go ahead and get an official one of that. That sounds awesome. Oh yeah. That's big bud. That's big bud stuff right there, bud. Now I am thinking about, like I said, usually when I do a quad track, I end up using a different guitar tone. In this case though, I think for the heavy stuff, especially there at the end, I'll probably go for something a little bit more like fuzzy, just to make it feel bigger and whatever. But for this, I'm thinking about just simply moving the microphones around. And they're already turned down too. So here's what it sounds like with just guitars. I hear that bass squeaking right there. Go ahead and do some little mix techniques while I hear it. Damn, dude, that one is deep in there. I mean, it's just like, there's no getting rid of that fucking thing. Yeah, I'd have to like get rid of the whole fucking bass. That's crazy. All right. Alright, so I'm just going to switch these microphones up a little bit. Nothing crazy, just kind of want to hear this. So this is the left. Alright, so I was just listening to it on the left, seeing if we have any obvious phase problems. Something else that I want to do is cut the frequency slightly different. I just want it to be like it's just different. Okay. All right. So now let's go to our right one, and I don't mind that they're going to be a little different. They're going to be quieter. They're just there to help beef it up just a little bit. All right, let's go back here. Load up. Speakers, we can move this around a little bit. Move that over here or something. Yeah, that sounds massive. So I'm liking the way that sounds. How's everybody feeling for Christmas, man? Everybody ready? Tell you what, I'm about ready for it to be over with. All right. Got any plans, Pam? My birthday is on Wednesday. Oh, nice. My birthday is a couple days after that. I don't know what day my damn birthday is on. I think it's on Friday, but I can't remember. No, my birthday is on Saturday. So you're Christmas Eve, baby, then. Let me go grab my coffee real quick. I had a feeling today was going to be a slow stream anyway, so I don't really care. I just want to finish this song with or without people in the chat, and then we're going to play some guitar, and, that's when people will want to stick around. Be right back. Grab my water while I was at it. All right. This is going to be the last that I work on this song until like on a live stream until I get the song fully finished with vocals, in which then I will obviously show you guys. Yesterday, me and Hayden were actually supposed to record an acoustic song for Trash River. It's really simple, really easy, nothing crazy. Really fun though, you know. It's like, I think it's fun just because it's catchy and simple, you know. All right. Yeah, no, some people take forever. That's what I'm saying. That's the whole reason that I know what I'm doing is well worth it. I think the thing that's going to keep people in here is having more people that you know, people want to feel like they're a part of the chat, you know, they're with the chat. So I think once the numbers are good on my channel, then everything will be good. I don't know how I should do this. I don't know if this should just be left with 2 guitars. You know what I mean? We'll quad track it and see how it sounds. So I'll do the exact same thing that I'm doing with the other left on the left, and the same thing on the right with the right. Alright, now let's record that left. Which is, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, that's right. I do know what I'm doing. Hold on. There we go. this shit's gonna be so heavy when it's fully finished. Oh my god. All right. Metal, what's good? Not much. I'm gonna get this song quad tracked, and it's looking like we're about, I don't know, maybe a sixth of the way there. Probably about a quarter after I get this next part. Hell yeah, that's what's up, dude. I just got to get this part here right. The chugs are the hardest thing to get right because they always have to be tight and percussive and like have no ring out. You know, you would think that just like doing chugs would actually be the easiest thing, but it's actually the hardest. All right, so let's do this. Anybody really showing up? Yeah. I feel you, dude. YouTube has I think YouTube has actually gone down in users um recently. I think there's been a big surge of people on TikTok again, as well as Instagram. For some reason, right now, it seems that there's a really big surge of like long form content is not really in right now. The big thing is making shorts, easily digestible content. And as much as I love doing that, I do want to reach a point where I can keep doing long form content. And usually the only long form content people will watch is live streams. And typically the live streams have to be extremely entertaining. And as far as like what I do, people don't really watch unless it's, they're hearing covers. And that's sort of the only thing I don't do. So it's like I'm just kind of I'm in a tough spot as well. I feel you, brother. It's like YouTube isn't pushing me out there. I don't know. Yeah, it's rough, and a lot of YouTube's algorithm usually has to do with when you start your stream, they will usually throw you in a feed in someone's feed that they think would be interested in your content. They're going to throw you into it, and then depending on how long those people watch from the beginning of the stream, that's going to determine how long you have how much more traffic is going to come in. That's just something I've noticed with my streams. It almost made me switch how I do my streams. So the way that I was going to start doing my streams kind of defeated the whole like original idea of my streams. The original idea of these streams obviously was to start it and then be like, yo, let's play guitar and start writing a song on the spot. But I have this feeling that people just want to watch me play guitar nonstop, and I don't always just do that. So I had this idea where it was, rather than coming up with the song directly on the spot, it would be more of structuring the skeletal of the song, getting the bones of the song, so to speak, down, like figuring out the riff, getting a couple transition riffs, having the drums ready for it. So when I start the stream, I can be playing a riff that I came up with on the spot and play that for like 10 to 15 minutes and have people stick around the stream so that I keep getting pushed out there. But it ultimately is just up to YouTube. If you want to get numbers on your channel with music, make shorts and do covers for your lives. That's really all you can do. It's rough out there right now. I feel you, man. The market is very saturated. And the way I see it is like, if you don't do the thing people want you to do, somebody else is gonna do it. Half the time I'm either chilling, listening to music, or playing video games. Well, that's why you have to pick a niche and try and dominate in it. The biggest YouTubers will tell you that right off the bat. If you're going to do something, you need to pick a niche, find your own lane, and stick with it. And if you're going to do something, like let's say you're going to try and do what Mr. Beast does, right? You need to do what he does, but you need to also try dominating within that lane. You need to be doing exactly what he's doing. So like, you know, if somebody wanted to do what I'm doing, they would have to do what I'm doing, but do it better, which I don't really know. You know, that's just how it is. You have to be within a niche though, whenever you're starting a channel. For instance, there's this one guy, he started his channel 6 months after I did. His name on YouTube is Ghost of Maiden. I go, when I see his stuff pop up, I go in and say, hey man, what's up? You know, because he supports my streams. But he now has probably close to like 12,000 subscribers within about 8 months of streaming live. And all he does is he streams from his phone and plays Iron Maiden from his phone. You see what I'm saying? He's dominating a niche market. And right there, he pulls in all the people. Now, with the numbers that he has on his channel, he could easily take that channel and turn it slowly into something bigger. So, as much as I've wanted to, not that I'm saying this is for everybody, as much as I'd want to sell out myself and be like, yo, let's just play some covers live and get numbers, it's just not who I am, and I'm going to try and keep doing what I do. And once longer form content comes back, I'm going to start doing that a lot more again too. Yeah, like I said, just find a way to I mean, if you're going to be the guy that plays music and everything else, then you know, do it. I feel like the thing is though, is I've spent many years like perfecting the things that I know about tube amps, guitars, pedals, you know, my niche of recording. I feel like I have spent a lot of time and effort and energy learning before I even started the channel, and I have a lot to offer. The problem is that the market's so saturated, it's damn near impossible to, especially, you know, having a family and everything else, to get to the top. It's just gonna take time. It is what it is. And I think you know what you should do, man, if you've got enough time on your hands to where you're playing video games and guitar, then, you know, maybe what you should consider rather is creating 2 channels. And when you're done playing guitar and talking about music, then you switch to your other channel and go live there, and then incorporate your video games, and you know, sort of push those together later down the line. And honestly, you know, the whole every YouTuber has 2 or 3 channels thing got really popular a few years ago. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying switch it. Oh, I heard the squeak. Right there, you son of a bitch. What? Are you fucking actually kidding me right now? Like, what in the fuck is happening? Dude. What the fuck? This frequency makes me want to kill myself. Like, it's so far embedded, it's actually insane. Holy hell. I mean, at this point, I might as well just do something minimal like that and just let it be. Well, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, here's the thing. You might not like ending your stream like that, but here's the thing. You're not having luck with what you're doing now, so why not just change it? All right, so let's drag these mamma jammas. I'm good, bro. Then why'd you ask? All right, so we have probably about 1/3 of the way. I like this. I like this riff here. This is kind of hard to hit though. All right, let's do this. Shit. Now we do the right. Happy Sunday. Hello, everyone. What's going on? What's up, brother? About to go get some weed, I think, probably. Hell yeah. I actually did some mushies the other night, and I puked so many times, dude. I don't know why, but I just fucking kept puking. Okay, so I'm thinking that this is where I'm going to I'm thinking about making the quad track tone. I'm gonna create 2 more guitar tracks, but the 2 new ones that are supposed to be for the quad are now going to be more fuzzy grittiness. You're not used to them, Cody. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've, in my lifetime, as many times as I have, I cannot believe that I was puking. It's the only time it's ever happened out of dozens. All right, so if we, dude, this is so many guitar tracks. Okay. What? What did I put these ones at? Like 925. Okay, that's good. I think I might, for this one, might actually use a totally different plugin. Something, I think I'm gonna use the Will Putney one on this one. Cause this plugin has a the what's it called? The Way Huge something pickle. This plugin right here is a fuzz pedal. It's called the whatever pickle, I can't remember right now. Angry Pickle, whatever the fuck it's called. And it's a good one to use. So let's see, what's it sound like? Just as the default tone. Okay, let's try that out. Fuck. Alright, looking good. We're not as loud as the other one. Let's turn our output up. Hold on, I'm so confused. I know I just... Oh, I added it to this one. Bro, I was so confused for a second. Okay. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and mark these. Uninterested, what's up, man? It has been a long time. Okay, so these need to be fuzz quad. And then, okay, that was a little confusing for a second. I think the problem right now was just a little bit of the volume with it. I'm gonna attempt to just see what this sounds like. I think that this plugin was a little quieter. We had a little bit of that low-end mud. Hell yeah, man. Awesome to hear. Okay, I am hearing it a little bit, and I think when they're all put in there, dude, this is gonna sound fucking huge. Hold on. Okay, I know that that is not the correct thing to play on the left and right there. I have to go back and look and see what is, but I just want to hear what it sounds like with that HM2 sound underneath of it. I wanted to just sort of peek through for the heavy part. Now, I don't want it to be through the whole song. See, it sounds a little different when it's like that. So actually, here, let me split these. I'll show you guys what the difference in the sound is. This is not no fuzz. I almost feel like it could probably be a little louder. Keeping it real. No requests equals no fun. Well, hey, I write songs live on the spot, buddy. If you want some boomer playing AC/DC, there's a million people doing it. You want some real ass shit? You want some real white boy shit? Get your ass over here. That's the shit that you're going to get over here. All right, so sounds really good. I do have to re-record it though, so because I need to make sure that I play each part, the harmonies, I need to make sure that I play those parts correctly. So let's check and see what the left one is, and then we'll come back and we'll record the quad left. Okay, so it's the right pan guitar that plays differently than the left. The left stays the same the whole time, and the right switches it up for those harmonies. So this is an easy one. Let's record the left first, and then we'll listen to the right and pick up what we have to do. Real amp or amp sim sounds killer. So I'm actually using an amp sim right now. It's much easier, especially while live streaming. If I try and use this, it's gonna be loud as shit coming through the microphone and everything else. It becomes a little too much, and I can also do it quietly while at home. I do have a house, so it's like I would be able to do it, but it just makes it so much easier. I think that later on I'll probably do it with real amp, but as of right now, the amp sims are so good, it's not even anything I really worry about. So yeah. All right, so same on the left. So I got that fuzzy, HM2 sound with this. And then we have our regular, tighter tone that is more broad. So let's go ahead and record that left. And then we'll get the right, and it's going to sound. All right, let's go for it. Let's go for the right now. Let's actually listen to the right pan and see what we're playing. And then I go up here. I think that's what it is. So it's... Yep. Okay. Easy enough. I can easily remember that. All right, let's do it. What's up, Millie? Been a minute. How's everybody doing? Nick, what's up, man? Yeah, sure, bro. And yeah, I've never used an amp sim before. Sounds badass. And yeah, that HM is just gunned. So I have the cool thing is about the plugin that I'm using, May. The cool thing about this plugin, well, there's multiple things that are cool with this Will Putney plugin, and they have made it better over the years as well. So first off, you can do normal mode or you can do mixer mode. Mixer mode basically lets you combine 2 amps and 2 cabs, I believe. Or no, 2 amps and mix everything together. 2 amps and 2 cabs, yeah. And you blend everything together and you get a big massive tone. What else is cool with this plugin is Will Putney is in a band called End, and he's also, what's the original band he's in? I forget right now. Something I can't remember. And these are based off of the actual stuff that he uses in his band End, and this is based off of the what is it? The fuzzy pickle, fuck, I can never remember what it's called. But this is the fuzz pedal, and this fuzz pedal mixed with that 5150, and as you can see, I have the volume at 6, the gain at 0, and the tone cranked on this TS9. So all three mixed together give that super overly gained out HM sound, and here's what that sounds like. It's just on the right though, sorry. So yeah, a lot of cool things in this one. Of course, you also have your EQ, and this is all based off stuff that he uses every day in his studio. So, and you know, I think recently actually he used his own plugin on he recorded the album Mistakes Like Fractures by Knocked Loose. He does a lot of Knocked Loose's songs. And the guitars that he recorded there, the quad tracks, he actually used his plugin similar to how I'm doing it right now, which is pretty cool. Just sort of gets that real big sound. Now I'm gonna have to double check how this all sounds outside of headphones. I hate using headphones for coming up with tones. I'd rather use my speakers, but yep. Now wait till you hear that with that freaking tone there. Gonna be so good. All right, let's go ahead and get this part track. I don't know. Should I should I leave this with just one guitar here? So basically, when I go to mix this song, or I should say, when I put some stuff on the master track, and I go to apply compression to the song, if it's hit right, then this guitar here, it probably won't be equal exactly to the song, but with this just being guitar right here, with that compressor, the whole point of the compressor is to turn down loud parts and turn up the not as loud parts to equalize them out. And that compression feel that you get is whenever you're clamping down on something loud a little too hard. So as long as it's not doing too much of that, this should sort of poke out a little bit. Worst comes to worst, with it just being one guitar, I could always just press V and then do a volume automation from here to here and give myself like a 2 dB boost on just this guitar. But I feel like that would be kind of weird to just have the left pan guitar be slightly louder. So it's almost like, what do I do? I don't know. So still debating what I want to do with that. Again, I'm still recording, so what's it even fucking matter? Yeah, so for this part here, we're going to go back to our Neural DSP Gojira plugin, and then when we get to our chuggy part, when we get back to that part, we're going to go back to our fuzzy pickle, or whatever the fuck that, god damn it, angry pickle. I can't remember what the fuck that thing is called. Is it the angry pickle? The fuzzy swollen pickle. Jesus. Could not fucking remember. Just freaking me out. Okay, so this part is, for me, the hardest part to play. I don't know why, like, getting this part right for me is, like, for whatever reason, just been difficult. It's not hard to play, but it's just, like, hard to remember for some reason. I don't know. Anyways, let's double check our tuning. Doing a whole new part now, so I want to kind of check my tuning real quick. Make sure that the guitar is still nice and in tune, which it should be. What's up? Hey. Where's Owen? Jacobs. right, let's go. This part, man. I did it. I did it. Alright. Let's get that other quad. High chance of snow before your birthday. I really hope that it doesn't, like, go heavy, crazy snow all through Christmas. Like, don't get me wrong. I like having a white Christmas. I like waking up and it is snowing like a mug out there. But the next day, I want it gone. I'm sick of it. Because for me, I feel like the most memorable Christmases are always the ones that you wake up and it's like, woohoo, there's snow, you know? I feel like those are always the best ones. They feel the most Christmassy. Damn it, woman. More?
I'm gotta get rid of my shoes.
Huh?
I'm getting rid of a lot of my shoes.
Literally, Christmas is coming up.
I know. Don't take that off because I don't know if I love them and I might take them back.
Real fur from lamb. Fur has been artificially dyed and treated. Fur origin, Australia. Made in Vietnam. Funny.
Do you like them?
Not much about Uggs. Uggs guy. You know that.
If I want these ones or if I want the boots. I really like these though.
That's all I got to say. Damn Uggs. Yep. I think I fucked that up because I was looking away. No, that's actually pretty solid. Here's what the guitars sound like. Alright, 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 alright. Fuck. Dude, is it just me or is it a slow ass Sunday? Like, what is going on? Yo, Meg, what's good, bro? Yo, bruv. What's good with you, Mego, bruv? You're off for a month. I've been doing drum fit day program, which is fun. Hell yeah. Inertia, what's up? People are traveling. Yeah, but I don't really feel like most people are traveling yet because I mean, like think about it like this. School, there's 2 days of school, Monday and Tuesday. So I feel like if anything, most people are actually in today. Like I feel like today would be the day that everybody's in, not doing shit, you know? I feel like today would be the day where everybody's chilling. Also, also with it being Sunday is the biggest day to post stuff on YouTube. Like statistically speaking, it's always been the busiest traffic day for YouTube. For some reason, it's always the biggest day. Like you can Google that. All right. Yep. I'm gonna attempt this again. What am I doing? Oh, I'm palming it. I gotta remember, I'm not holding on the note. I'm gonna go again. I got this. I got this. Son of a bitch. I got the fucking first part right. I'm keeping that first portion. I'm not traveling anywhere this holiday. I'm going to my sister's house for Christmas Eve. Then man, people come over to my house on Christmas. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I get people travel for the holidays, but I'm thinking like, for the most part, people aren't just gonna have their kid be missing 2 days of school. I mean, I'm sure some people that have to like travel far will leave early, but also it's only the 20th, right? Today's the 20th. Pretty sure. 21st. So it's like, wait, so Monday, 23rd. Oh, yeah. No. So, wait, Monday there's school. I need to look that up because I thought Monday and then Tuesday, at least in my area, they get out early. But yeah, I have no clue. Honestly, now I'm just confused as hell. Okay, I gotta redo that last little part there. Alright, bitches. Now let's do the left, and it's gonna sound big. Almost had that. Almost had that. Tom, what's up? What's up? What's up? Damn, look how early I am on this one. Maybe I should just redo that. I don't know how to say that. I don't know what the little squiggles. I'm American and I only speak English, so I don't know what the little lines above what difference that makes. So to me that just I'm just going to say it as easy as possible and say Tom. think this one I'm doing with the fuzz. I'm not sure what I'll do with that just yet, but I do want to add some drums within this quiet area here. You know, like some fill, some build up, something to like hype people up. Just to sort of, you know, amp that build up a little bit. For now, though, let's just record some guitars for it. That's nasty, bro. Above my ring finger. On the B. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with that part yet either. You know, I could make it like big dissonant chord in the background, but if I'm gonna do that, I'll probably quad track the rhythms like that, and then do it like a mono source down the middle that just sort of is dissonant and tucked in the distance. You know, something like that. But we shall see. Actually, once I get these done, I might work on that. So let's get these chugs done. Forgot. Okay, so pretty good for the first one. Let's go through. Let's get, I think this is where it comes. Yeah, so let's get the right fuzz now. That bass tone is sick. Thanks, dude. You know, I'm not really liking the freaking bass tone itself. It sounds good in the mix. I honestly, I haven't even listened to it on my fucking monitors yet, so I'm still debating whether or not I want to keep it the way it is. But I keep having like a couple frequencies picking up, and it's so annoying. So I'm just like, ugh. But I am using an HM2 style tone to go with the chugs here when it pops in on these quadded ones here. I think on the speaker, once it's all mixed, I'll equalize, I should say balance everything the way that I want it. But for now, just kind of getting it put in there. Damn. Let me check two with the beefy clean tone and layer super distorted one beneath it. Hell yeah. I don't usually quad track it. It really depends on the song. You know, if I'm doing something heavy, I will, like this song. But you know, I write a lot of thrash stuff, a lot of just faster songs in general, and I feel like you don't really need to do that with the fast stuff. I feel like you could. It makes it harder, and it's just, you know, you don't really need it with that type of stuff. I feel like it doesn't. It's not needed unless it's for a specific part to, like, you know, like a chorus or something, like to get it real big. So it's not usually like, I think this is the second song I've quad tracked in like 2-3 months, you know, and I've like a decent amount of songs in between there, in between there. So we'll see. Usually though, it's like the faster I go, the less chance there's gonna be that I'm gonna be quad tracking. And there's some, you know, debatably fast parts within it, like this part. And it sounds great. Um, it's just like with the thrash stuff, I feel, especially if you want to get the more old school sound, which I don't always aim for, but when going for it, definitely sounds better to do it with just two guitars. In my opinion. I mean, that's just my opinion. Okay, now let's try and record this. Yeah, it makes it a bit muddy. And I feel like, you know, especially because the way that I look at a lot of thrash, not, I wouldn't say more modern thrash, neo thrash, you know, like the neoclassical thrash stuff, which is sort of like, you know, Warbringer does a lot of that. They have that feel within their music. Um, but I feel like you can get away with that stuff. It's just like tastefully doing it, which is what I'm trying to do here, but I haven't really balanced everything yet. We're just in the process of writing, so. Also, I'm kind of debating whether or not I want to like do the chunky guitar tone when we go into this. If I'd rather have it with the fuzz tone instead, like make that part the part that comes in, because I love it when the bass kicks in. We're going to have some snare bombs in there. It's going to sound sick. Man, that sounds beefy, bro. Holy shit. All right, let's record the right fuzz track now. No, I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't say that it's the first one because I've done a few songs on the channel over time that have really heavy parts like this, but I don't do them all the time. This might, as far as like simplicity and just heavy to be heavy, yeah, this one's probably one of the first ones to have a part like, you know, just dun 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 dun. I don't usually do that. Okay, so maybe we add in some like bells there or something. Okay, so first things first, we definitely need to add a crash in there. So let's do kick with let's do crash. Okay, let's have, hold on. Let's actually have it on the right side. I like the way it would sound on the right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Nathan. I feel like there needs to be something there, and I purposefully kept it empty for a reason, so that way when I come back to, wait, hold on. What the hell's going on here? That's not supposed to be like that. That's supposed to be up here. That's why that sounded weird. Okay, so I have an idea. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. So to make this hit even harder, because it's kind of a quiet part, I don't know if this is a thing, but something I want to do here is add a quick volume automation to this. So we'll do... So when these fuzz guitars come in here, let's actually turn them down a little bit more. I don't know. Let's turn them down like 2 or 3 dB. What were they at before? I can't remember. Shit, let me go back. Damn it, I can't tell. That's one thing that irritates me. Okay, there we go. And then when everything kicks in, it'll just be like it'll be a bigger drop because it sort of gets a little louder too. No, it's not really doing the effect. Let's have something hit there. Should we just do like a, you know what I mean? Is that, you're definitely right. And like I said, the plan was to incorporate a drum thing there anyways, within this, but I wanted to hear how it sounded with everything there. So let's try and get that. Okay, let's go. Let's get some inspiration for a cool drum fill there by going into Easy Drummer. And let's go to fills. Let's go. There we go. Now we're talking. This might not be. Actually, that should be the lead-in fill. Nah, because I made that one. That one's cool. That one's cool. I do have an idea. Something that we could do here. We could do like a pa-pa with the hi-hat in the snare. And then have that hi-hat close up. Could be cool. Might be... I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see what it does. Let's get our kick. I'm sorry, hi-hat. Fuck, snare. Now let's get a hi-hat. It's gonna have to be the right hi-hat for this, though. Eighth note. Hold on. I'll hear you out. Fuck. Just for the sake. So I don't think eighth notes is gonna be the move, cause the eighth notes. Son of a bitch. I don't know. I feel like that's too much. That would be too much. You know, now we can add the toms in and whatnot. Like I don't know what. I don't think I'm understanding what you're saying, sadly, with the eighth notes, because I feel like the eighth note thing's just too much. It needs a slower build up than that. Let's listen to this. Where the fuck's my drums? There we go. Now let's hear that from contact. That's nasty. All right, let's hear that one more time. Not huge on this fill here. Okay, so I was actually messing with something yesterday, and it almost feels like it's still messed up right here. I kind of want to add another sub drop like this one. But I kind of want to make this one different sounding. Dan Check, what's up? Add a kill switch effect on a unison bend. What's that mean? I mean, I know what a kill switch effect is, but what's a unison bend? You mean like two guitars bending and then add like a choppy type of thing? Yeah, it comes in a bit weirdly. I just feel halfway through that section. Here, you know, I'm not sure exactly. That's why I was saying, like, add in some bell or something. What I'm almost tempted to do is take this song, render it, and then go to my actual drum kit, leave this whole part blank, and then play what I would actually want to play on the drums for that build up, record it on my phone, and then just transcribe it to this. I don't know. I feel like for this drop to hit right, either way it's going to sound sick, but for it to hit the way I want it to, I just kind of want I might actually do that. But yeah, that's why I was mentioning about the bell, or the ride, I should say. We could just do a dun dun dun. Let me actually do something on the toms here. I hate penciling in fucking MIDI, dude, so much. To add these in a second. Hold on. All right, hold on. I got something. Ah, fuck, I forget it. Oh, that's what it was. Obviously, these are going to be off. Fuck, I keep forgetting what it is. Oh, 2 kicks. Okay, hold on. Let me try and cook. Also, these might need to go up. Fuck! I can't. I'm trying to. I keep remembering and forgetting the thing that I was coming up with. I'm like so close to like getting what I want, but it's fucking very frustrating. I'm gonna have to come back to this, and then I can hear the mistakes easier. It's just I gotta take a break from that. I've been doing this long enough to know if I keep going, I'm just gonna end up with something totally retarded. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it works as a rough idea. I agree. It works as like a rough idea. The thing is being somebody who does play drums is I know for a fact that the thing I penciled in here just needs arranged properly with the proper feel, and it will hit good. It just needs that human touch to it, and I feel like I'm gonna have to go and hop on my drum kit, because this is gonna be one of the songs that I add vocals to, and I want it to be sick, so I'm gonna take the time to actually do that, which is usually what I do when I know that somebody is going to add vocals to one of the songs. I take the time to do all the little things. Yeah, this one's just this part. It's like good enough as a rough idea, just like you said, but it just needs that little extra touch. There's something missing, and it just needs more of that like raw, hardcore, like I don't give a fuck like feel, and I don't know how to get it right now, so I'm just gonna move on. Actually, hold on. I know. But a real drummer would not do that, because you're going from doom doom to the blah, blah. I know that's possible. That's possible. That's how it's staying for now. Okay, I do want to add another sub drop. That's what the one that I have now sounds like. Let me save this. What I love about Reaper is the default setting is it'll save every 15 minutes anyways, and you can change it. You can actually, I mean, I'm sure you can do that in most, but it would be kind of goofy. You can make it save. I feel like this is what Pro Tools people need, is every single time you do anything within the session, just have it automatically save on its own. Poor Pro Tools users. I mean, you really got to be retarded to still be using Pro Tools in 2025, honestly. Um, 13 B string, 15 bend to 17. Bend to 17. These motherfuckers, I think it's only gonna go up a half, honestly. Also, I need to do something for the beginning. But I think I'm doing this off stream. This is the rough idea for the intro. And I want to add something to it, like a lead and some drums in here, but the guitar is fucked up and I messed it up, but I just recorded it as like a rough idea. Man, to sleep, your stuff kind of sounds like an American Malevolence. Hell yeah, I'll take it. I do. I mean, I don't. This is just something I came up with and wrote. Honestly, like I haven't really. I write all types of music, man. Like all types. Here, before you go, I'll let you hear what we have for the song. So I'll let it kick in this last part here. What's up, Ray? Proper annoyed. I don't know what you mean by that, but all right. I think at the ending we need to do a da da boom, then have it like drop out, boom. You know, kind of like do a woo, like some kind of warbly sound there. Yeah, no, sounds sick. That's pretty much what I was trying to get done on live stream. Next stream is going to be a new song, and you guys will be able to see this song once I have vocals on it. And you know, you guys aren't missing out on much. So I do have to get Andrew. Me and Andrew have to talk. I was supposed to talk to him last night, but I ate dinner and like passed out a little bit. I just was not in the mood to talk about music after that. So I got to talk to him about doing a lead part. Those of you who don't know who Andrew is, Andrew's one of the viewers, and he sent me in a lead part, but he said that I put it in the wrong section, and I said, well, this is the only section I want. So me and him have to talk about it and figure out what we want to do. But essentially, there's going to be some leads. There's going to be some stuff done with the clean guitar in the beginning, that part, and yeah, other than that, you know, leads, maybe some drum fill stuff on the drums, and then from there, vocals, mix a little bit, then get the song loud enough, and boom, you have a finished song. I don't really worry myself too much with like the whole mastering thing, like as long as the song sounds good, because at the end of the day, there's way worse music getting put out there, and I'm not a professional mix and mastering engineer. Fun little producing trick before I go when tracking. Slow melody, I always try and quad track, but turn the extra track low down and add a flanger that makes your guitar feel dizzy without actually fingering it. Not flangering it. Okay, I'll have to try that. This, like I said, the clean guitar in the beginning, this is just the idea. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. Double track, one guitar. I don't know yet, but I'll definitely have to try that that trick with you. Oh, before you go, and before I go, join the Discord. So I don't know if you have Discord, but get Discord, because we do riff challenges as well, and I think I'm going to use the drums from this one. I'm going to be kind of lazy and do the drums for this one and use that for the Pit riff challenge. Our Discord name is The Pit, so join The Pit by clicking my name, hit more, join the Discord link there, and you can talk to me in there, ask questions, or give me some advice on stuff like this. You know, I'd be down to try something cool here, so... yeah, anyways, you guys, that's about all that I can really get done. You know, maybe I'll jam a little bit. I mean, what else am I doing right now? What time is it? Oh, it is 7. Shit, I do gotta go, actually. Okay, never mind. All right, I'll catch you guys later, man. Peace. Thanks for stopping by, man. I'm trying to get Discord, just hate faffing about for ages. Just hate faff. It's 0003 for me. I don't know what faffing means, but yeah. If you decide to join, just let me know that it's Dan Shack. Yeah, I'll catch you guys. Thank you everyone that stuck around. Don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell. I'm doing a pedal giveaway. So if you guys are interested in winning some stuff, feel free to hit that subscribe button. I'll check you.